We're here at the 2017 Southern Nationals, and we're going to do a little track walk. So come down this long straightaway and into this huge berm. You can pretty much send it pretty hard. My first time that I tried to send it, I hit the hay bale, did a little 360, learned from it, but then you come into a little switchback. Not really anything to it, just kind of stay tight, and then let Ryan take you through the next little jump section.
All right, next up we have the double, double, double section. We've already tested out trying to do a tripling in, not really enough run up for that. We tried doing double, triple, kind of case into the third one there. So it's basically double, double, double. Keep your car low as fast as you can. And you got nice floating air on the third one especially. Through this section, Joe said, nothing to it, but you got two options. You can drift it, my style, get a little drift action. Or you can take it nice and easy and just keep the car under control. What fun is that? But we'll do it anyways. We got to see what's faster when you got the fast guys behind you. So, of course, we got this big jump section that we're walking past now. After that, we got a left-hander into a little corner off camber here. A little wedge section. A lot of guys are going wide. I'm trying to kind of hug it tight. Not trying to get too much air because it's easy to get like your front tire up in the air and you get a little unbalanced. So trying to get balanced the right amount of speed to downside it and get a good run here at this kind of rounded corner here. We'll let Joe from there.
So then we got this sweeper in the middle of the track. It's actually pretty tough because the grip right now is still pretty low. So it's kind of half drifting around the track and trying to imagine to yourself kind of what it's going to be like when the grip does come up. And then you come into this next jump section. And Ryan actually, with his e-buggy, came around this sweeper, held it pinned, and went triple single. And I'm personally a little bit scared to do that. I'm scared of killing a Marshall, but it's obviously faster. I think it's pretty tough to do, but the normal line is just the tabletop and then jump up on top. You can kind of flat land on the tabletop a little bit if you want. Try to save a little bit of time, and then going up to the step up. Then up on the step up, you kind of do a little bit of a whip in the air because as soon as you land, you want to start your turn and be tight. So the landing up there is pretty important. Then kind of come through here. Then we have a little elevation section. The inside pipe, you kind of got to tell yourself to stay a little bit wide because the inside pipe wants to suck you in a little bit. But kind of you slide across the top of the elevation. Then you have a little step down and then into an off-camber corner. And then we'll let Ryan take over.
All right. Oh, Joe, you're going to get tripped over here. All right, we're good. We've got a little cord here. All right, yeah, and this up section up here, Joe actually said he tries to make sure he stays wide, but I'm actually telling myself to stay inside a little bit because the track is very narrow up there from the driver's stand, and the tube feels much further in than it actually is. So I'm trying to force myself to actually not see my car a little bit just to try to hold a tighter line. Just something I'm trying to do right now. And then this up S section right here is pretty awesome because you're kind of losing traction. You're going uphill, and right now the track's loose, so you're getting a little swirly. So you got a nice little drift over the next one, and then some big hang time into the back corner. And if you stand pretty much halfway on the driver's stand all the way to the left side, it's completely blind on the landing. So you're just launching in there, and luckily they have a nice berm there that you can land in, and your car comes out of it pretty good, even though you can't really see it when you land. But it's quite all right. And you just come off of that, and you're pretty much, because of how that section's set up, you go really wide over on this far section. Do the little single, which is nothing. You barely even know it's there. And then you got a little bit of a wedge coming out of the straightaway. So kind of trying to whip it a little bit over that, get a nice run down the long straightaway here into the big berm. So that's the track walk at the Southern Nationals 2017. Anything else you'd like to say, Joe?
I'm just here to beat Ryan Lutz.
Who's going to win? Mayfield. I'm going to win, of course.
I'm just here to beat Ryan Lutz.
As long as I beat Joe, my weekend is complete. That's all there is to it.